In this video, we will show how to replace the LED strips in this 65-inch Vizio TV. Remove the screws and the back cover off the TV. Remove the metal brackets off the back of the TV. There should be two. Remove the speakers and disconnect them on the back of the TV. Remove the two plastic clips off the back of the TV. Disconnect the two ribbon cables from the buffers. Disconnect and remove the IR sensor. Remove the screws that secure the bezel to the chassis. You will need to do this all around the TV. Release the buffer boards on the bottom of the TV. Do this very gently. You may need a little tool to pry them from the chassis. Remove the bezel from around the TV. Flip up the buffer boards and tape them to the TV panel. Again, these are very fragile, so do this very carefully. Using suction cups, lift and remove the TV panel from the chassis. Pry loose the filter frame from the chassis and remove it. Tape the corners of the filter frame to keep them all aligned properly and together. Lift and remove the filters from the TV. You could remove all of the tabs that hold the reflector sheet to the chassis and then remove the reflector sheet. We have decided that we will just cut out the LED strips by cutting along the side of them and removing the reflector sheet. Then we will just replace the LED strips right on top of where they were removed from. Since the strips are white, it does not make a difference having that little piece of reflector sheet missing. Run your blade along the side and then remove the reflector sheet. Remove the screws that hold the LED strips to the chassis. Align the strip properly and connect it to the power connection. The power connection is in the middle for this TV and the LED strips. When installing the replacement strips, be sure to secure them to the chassis using the screws. Reinstall the filters. Remove the tape and be sure that the filters line up in all the corners. Reinstall the filter frame around the entire TV. Realign and install the TV panel back onto the chassis. Release the buffer boards and line them back up on the bottom of the TV. Reinstall the bezel around the TV. Reinstall the screws to secure the bezel to the chassis. Reconnect the ribbon cables to the buffer boards. Reinstall the metal brackets. Reinstall the IR sensor. Reinstall and reconnect the speakers. Reinstall the black plastic clips. Reconnect the wires on the speakers. Reinstall the back cover and install the screws to secure the back cover to the chassis.